Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? Welcome to WiP Weekend. I believe it's number 10. I may be wrong. The right number will be in the description box, but I'm pretty sure we're on number 10, which is exciting because see my pile over here that I've gotten done of these squares for this WiP. I have progress. Let me start by explaining, if you are new here, if you've never joined me on a WiP Weekend video before, what I'm doing is I have a ton of WIPs that I have to get done, that I need to get done, that I've been letting sit for far too long. A good majority of them are blankets. There's some shawls, there's some other things, but a lot are blankets. Because blankets are kind of like my thing, if you don't know that about me. And every week I have picked one, like that it's not a new one every week, but every week I update you and I set aside some time on my weekends from work to work on it, and I update you with my progress, and we are going to make sure that I finish them. Basically, you guys can hold me accountable and come with me on the journey to get them finished. And in theory, I will have cleaned up my WiP hoard when all is said and done. But so far, I had a few things completed with this series, and then I kind of like, I don't want to just say quit doing it, but I did put the brakes on it for other things, and then it fell to the wayside for a while, and I have since rehashed it, and what we have been working on is quite an old Afghan, because I started working on this when it came out, which was like, I think 2019, I think is when it came out. The Flora Afghan by the Crochet Crowd, and the playlist for that should be linked below in case you are interested in checking it out for yourself. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd does a video for each one of the squares. He tells you how many he suggests you make and all that kind of stuff, or you can make however many you want of them. I will run down what I had made before. The most recent one being, and I made the amount that Mikey suggested. I ended up, when I picked my colors, I had picked colors, it turned out they were similar to the ones that he had in his. That was not intentional, because like when he had first announced that, I went and picked my colors, and then it turned out that's what he was using. But I'm not unhappy with it anyway. I like the colors. The colors that I'm using are all Karen 1-pounders. They are in the colors, I think this is called just gray shades, maybe, is what it's called. And then this is lilac, and this is denim, I believe. I'm actually missing the ball bands on some of them, not of my own accord, but when I bought them, the store actually was kind of ghetto in the yarn department at that moment, and a lot of them, a lot of the labels on the 1-pounders were missing, and they had just taped on the numbers that the cashiers enter so you can buy them. So yeah. Anyway. But this was I wrote them all down. I just have to make sure I have the right name. This is the Posy Square. And this is what I had finished on the last episode. And I did this, I did 3 of these, I mean. They're all the same too. Like, yeah, I did 3 of them, but like I'm just showing you literally the same blocks by showing you 3 of them. So I'm just kind of holding one up for detail. But yeah, so there's that one. And then this one, oh, this one still needs some cosmetic work too, but this is the chrysanthemum, and I have 3 of these. And this one is the one I had done Mikey's way of I think he either has you like chain 4 and do it like that, but then I started doing them all like the magic loop because I prefer that. So I need to go in and like take a same colored piece of yarn and tie that in and tighten it up because I can't stand the holes in them now that I do it the other way. But that is the chrysanthemum square. And then I had 3 of those if I didn't say that. And then I had the lilies in August. And I also have 3 of those. And then this one is the Queen Anne's lace. And we also have 3 of those. So I believe we're up to 12 now. And then this one is the, let me make sure I have the right one. This one is the flower clock. And I have 2 of those. That one's going to have to be tightened too, I see. Those were the first 2. The chrysanthemum and the flower clock were the first 2 that I made. That means this one is the hydrangea. And I have 3 of those. So if you're keeping count, I believe that means I have 17 so far. Let me put these back so I have my pile, because I'm pretty excited, you guys. I will show you my progress, and then then I'll tell you why I'm excited. Obviously, I'm excited because there's progress, but hold on one moment, bear with me. Okay, the progress I had this week was the final square, the water fountain. I had to make 3 of these. This is actually a really raised up ring. Isn't that cool? And this is like super textured. I hope you can actually see that. I really ended up liking this square a lot. But I made 3 of those, and that is the progress that I had gotten done this week. And the reason is that I'm excited is that is all the squares done, and that means now I get to join them all. And I will try to remember, because I don't think I have it linked yet, I will try to remember to link my tutorial down below for the continuous join, because I stand by when I say every single time that I don't ever want to do another join ever again now that I learned this one. I love the continuous join. I've never liked sewing blocks together. The continuous join is a game changer for me, obviously, because I use it all the time. I think since I learned it, I've only done 1 blanket that has not been the continuous join, and that was Hopper's blanket from my Stranger Things make-along, and that's only because I wanted it to be like authentic looking. If I didn't care, I would not have done that either. I would have crocheted that together, or continuous joined it together also. I love the continuous join, and you'll see when I start to do these, because I'll show you. I love it because I always had wanted to find a join that was like flat. Like it didn't have any, like when you single crochet stuff together, it has that raise on it, and when you sew stuff together, it just takes forever, and I hate sewing. I do. And this it's crocheted, so it's quicker than sewing, but it lays flat, and it's really pretty because the only texture to the join at all is this very slightly almost braided looking raise down. It's very pretty. If you've seen if you've seen almost any blanket I've made recently at all, but if you've seen my movie marquee challenge with Sandy, the blanket that I'm making for January for her Silence of the Lambs movie, it's a mile a minute blanket, but I am not joining it mile a minute like the traditional style, even though the strips are the traditional strips. I'm actually making it take a bit longer, and I'm joining it with a continuous join because there's no holes or gaping or anything with the continuous join. It is a solid, firm join. So I'll try to remember to link that. If I don't and you want to know it, just remind me and I will put the link in there. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan. So that is the progress that I have done. Pretty soon we're going to be able to mark this in the completed category, you guys. I'm so excited. I am going to have to, like, my big plan had been, since I bordered all of the squares the same way in gray, to do the join in gray. But I only have about half I know the 1-pounders are big, but I only have about half of a skein left. And I'm trying not to buy any other yarn. And I also have maybe like 2/3 of a skein of the lilac. But I have an entire brand new skein of this denim and another ball of it, like, because I bought 2 originally of each one, and that's what's left of each one. So I'm hoping that the full skein of the blue is enough to join the squares, and then if there's enough, I'm going to use the other colors to go around it in like just a simple border, I think, and see if that's good enough. I don't know. I keep holding it up because, like, it's so pretty, like, and I wish you could feel it. I don't know if I can even adequately show you, but it is so textured. I really, really like this square a lot. Mikey had said, if there's one that you like a lot, you could make the whole blanket like that. And, like, I might have done this if I'd done the challenge with him back then and stayed with it, because I really like this. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I am up super late and I want to go to bed. I wanted to make sure to get this video done and show you guys because I was really excited. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are getting some time to work on some WIPs and everything also. And you can definitely show me, like I always say that too, but definitely show me in my Facebook group if you want to, because I love looking at everything you guys make or any yarn hauls that you get or anything like that. Like, I love it. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later, and yeah, that's it. All right. Bye, guys. I love you.